and welcome to Washing Up Club. Thank you very much for joining me from the beginning. This is the kind of nitty gritty where we kind of work out what kind of a washing up club it's going to be, and let me tell you, it's going to be a good one. So on today's show, we are going to. I've got a mountain that I've been avoiding. I don't think that's a phrase, but you know what I mean. And today I'm going to get them. It's all these things. I've got loads of these, and I just keep going. Oh, I'll get them later, but I'm going to get them today. Bloody get them today because they're literally laughing at me. I'm going to clean this as well because every time I come out, I'm going, what's that smell? It smells of cheese, and it does. It's some rotting cheese. Oh God, I'm getting rid of it now. You see that's how good a start we're having. It's gone. It's gone. Bloody gone. But before that, Phil Darby. Hang on, Phil Darby. There we go, Phil. Lovely to see you. Sheldon Electricals. Welkwuck, Phil Darby. Welkwuck, Sheldon Electricals. Stop what you're doing. Oh, here we go. Thank you very much. Right, but before we do that, I'm just going to check I can be heard and share my stream. So, Phil Darby, thank you very much for joining me. Official Tom Mason. I thought I was going to miss it today due to me being out, but don't have to leave for a little bit, so can see something. Well, thank you very much, Official Tom Mason. Where do you think you're off to? Where do you think you're going? What are you up to? Eh? What's going on? Where are you off to? Come on, tell us. Is it somewhere exciting? It better be. Right, oh, thank you. See, Phil Sheldon, he's already on the case. Let's get that bowl filled up and the dishes washed. Well, not quite yet. Hang on. Oh, God. Right, let me just hear if I can be heard. I did update my stream to say this wasn't Sniper Elite. God damn it. What happens if I... Hang on, alright, you can be quiet now. Hang on. So, it's not Sniper Elite, everyone, as you can clearly see. I was just playing Sniper Elite, and I was doing really well sneaking around. Let me just see if I can change it. No, I can't change it mid-stream, can I? Can I? Probably I can. Let's have a look. So, docs, stream information. It does say Sniper Elite. I bloody changed it, I tell you. Washing Up Club. It's too late now. It's just going to show us just chatting. Done. Oh, I didn't press done. I updated it and then just deleted out of it like an idiot. But that's going to happen. Right, what have we got here? I'm off to Salford to film for uni work. Oh, right. Some not so. Okay, okay, right. Well, that's exciting. Well, if you are, I might mention you later on, so you have to watch it on YouTube just to get the numbers up. Sheldon Electricals, 100%. Right. Okay. Yes. All right. So we've worked out that I can be heard now, which is absolutely wonderful. So I'm just going to share it on Facebook. Right. Okay. Hang on. Paste that first, and then we'll bums. Oh, bums. We'll just... Oh, God damn it. Sheldon Electricals, thank you very much for sending me the information. Stop what you're doing. I haven't even read it. Stop what you're doing and get over to Twitch. It's 10 o'clock on Sunday, and we're at fever pitch. Washing Up is starting, so join in some fun. Jokes, chatter, and laughter, and the odd witty pun. Wow, that is really good. Sheldon Electricals, that's amazing. Thank you very much. They're always amazing. Morning, Ben. Hope you're well. Thank you, Windy. Lovely to see you. Welkwuck, Crummy. Loved your poem. Morning, all. Tip top. Thank you, Crumb. Right. Okay. Well, let's get that. Let's get that out there. Oh, you fucker. Copy. Oh, right. Paste. Let's just check if we can. I don't think we need I'm going to lose the commas. Washing Up is starting, so join me for some fun. Right, stop what you're doing and get over to Twitch. It's 10 o'clock on Sunday and we're at fever pitch. It's very good. It's very pleasing, isn't it? Washing Up is starting, so join me for some fun. Jokes, chatter and laughter and the odd witty pun. That's bloody good. Hashtag washing up club. Can you put that in next time, please? No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Did everyone see that my Sister Boniface photos? They were rather good, weren't they? Washing up club. Washing up club. And copy the whole thing. All right. Don't be. Copy. And next. And paste. I feel so included and welcome here. Well, that's wonderful. I'm doing great, thanks. Thank you for asking. Excited to watch the sink fill up with those beautiful soapy suds. Where's Harry Norman? You see, morning, welcome, Harry Norman. Right, let's go over to Threads. Post it on Threads. I don't think I get any activity from Threads, but you know, I'm gonna stick with it. Great. And while we're on Threads, I may as well read my threads from the week. Here we go. Let's get that ding. See if the ding's working. It's working. Okay, here we go. First one. Feeling nostalgic? Think about stuff you did in the past. I shot an episode of Sister Boniface a couple of months ago. Such enormous fun. Lovely cast and crew. Thanks to director at Debbie Howard Insta for getting me in. Can't wait to see it. Probably sometime in 2025. Anyway, here's a couple of shots of me with Anna Crilly and Kate Cordell. Sister Boniface Mysteries. It's not really a funny one. It wasn't meant to be. Just answered the phone after intense workout. My heavy breathing made that my first ever reverse dirty phone call. This is my favourite one. This is one of my favourite ones that I've ever done. So I hope you appreciate it. We use newspapers to line the cat's litter tray, and this morning I was greeted by the horrific sight of Natalie Imbruglia laughing with a shit right in the middle of her mouth. It was just true. I came down, and what Willow does is she scratches. I'll just give myself a ding for that before I forget. She scratches, you know, clearing a space, and then Natalie Imbruglia was in the middle of doing an interview like that. And she'd shat right in her mouth. It was disgusting. Dan Fern, straight in there with a quip, and it wouldn't be. Am I allowed to do a fart noise on you, Dan Fern? Or is it getting you down? I'll leave it till you answer. Maybe Ben, maybe find 10 minutes and bleach the sink. It's fine. That is right. That it's not. I'm going to clean the sink. No. No what? No what? Oh, sorry. I lent on that. My mistake. Can we see the kitty today? I like the little kitty. We'll see. I'm going to feed her. Anyway, I haven't finished with my... Did you like my Natalie Imbruglia one? Let me just open that. Right. There's a song called Hold Back the River. Why don't they just call it Damn? I mean, why? Why not? Where's the ding? Those who can. Do estate agents use proportunity? And if not, why not? See, right, we're all up to date with that. Kitten is curled up at the feet on my bed. We'll see about that. We'll see if we can get the kitten down. Right, so welcome one and all. Thank you for joining me on a Sunday morning. It's quite cold out. I've been to the gym. Nothing there. Oh. Torn brings back so many memories. Yeah, there's a really good interpretive dance. This guy used to do interpretive dances, and he did Torn. And it's brilliant. He did it at Amnesty International. If you can find the link to Torn Interpretive Dance Amnesty International, it's brilliant. There's a surprise in it, and already I feel I've ruined it by telling you there's a surprise. But it was this guy, I think his name was David Armand. He was a really good comedy actor. I think he's given up now to become a lawyer. But he was in like Armstrong and Miller, regularly popped up as a, very good comedy supporting character. Kind of quite a little guy, very funny, very good comedy timing. Did I meet him? I think I met him once. This was kind of before I was really on the circuit. Anyway, Torn. My cat got fined for littering. Well done. Right, news I have. Thanks for all your thoughts and prayers, self-tapes and others and offers. I had one self-tape for Lidl, but I also had one offer for an Amazon series. Whoop whoop, thanks gang. Well done. That's very good. Round of applause for Dan Fern there. Dwarfs don't go too early because they're little people. That was for you, Phil. Sorry, it just went on for too long, that laugh. Official Tom Mason. Ben, have you got any more upcoming work that you will be out this year or coming out? You should be on TV on a regular basis. Have you ever thought about voice acting for an animated TV show? Well, thank you very much, Tom Mason. That's very kind of you. I really do appreciate that. Have I got anything coming up? Well, I don't like to say. I did film something for a film that's coming up, but I don't know if I've been cut. So I'm not going to say whether I'm in it or not. But the film is called Deep Cover, and that could be out possibly from November onwards. There's not been any updates, so I don't think it's going to be November. But it's due to come out either this year or next year. I don't know. And then Sister Boniface is out. So there's that. I did get my cell tape in. More on that in a minute. I'm just going to focus and get the decks cleared. We went to an allotment quiz yesterday. Can you say what I've got coming? Can say what I've got coming out. Can say what I've got coming out. Right. Okay. Do you mean can I say what I've got coming out? Yes, of course you can. Hey, Dr. Steve, welcome. Lovely to see you. Time to put heating on. I'm a bit chilly. Yeah, it's got to be done. Thank you. Yes. Only if I can do the fart noise for you. If you get... I only do it to bring you back down, because when you're a bit gloaty, you know, and get this coming out, I just like to bring you back down to earth, just to remind yourself that you were once a little shit, and I played your dad in youth theatre. Just brings you back down. Do you know what I mean? It's for your own good. It keeps you grounded. I've just put a Willow picture on the WUC Discord chat showing where she is right now. Crummy, I hope it's not too graphic. For God's sake. Crummy gets a bit... She likes to overshare sometimes, this Crummy. Now, right, hang on. Crummy, just before I forget, what is your... do you want Sheldon Electricals to message you about your thing? And what are they called again? I reckon we can make it to November before switching heating on this year. It's still warm in my house. Well, yeah, we have these things called hoodies, which are very warm and are they do get a bit ripe sometimes. And I washed mine. When I washed mine, it didn't dry well. You know when something doesn't dry well. Same here. Yes, I don't put the heating on until November. Very good, very good policy. You hear that, Crumb? We have it on every so often. Just to, so if we've done a wash load, we like to give it a good starting load. So we'll put it on just to make sure it doesn't dry badly. You know when things dry badly, they stink. I hate that so much. You've washed it. Oh, thank God, I've got something clean to wear. What's that smell? What is it? Oh God, it's dry badly. It's worse than it was before. Willow wants the heating on. Yes. So did you want to? Have you shared your news then? I don't think you've told me yet, have you? Anyway, right. Let's get this done. So I was at the allotment the other day, and I was pulling up a route. I was straddling the route. And I didn't even think I pulled it up, but straddling it like that. My hand slipped and I elbowed myself in my own knee. Has anyone done that? It's the most ridiculous injury I've ever given myself. And I'm really, really hurt. I was like, oh God, I can nearly collapse because when the knee gives out, that's it, baby. It really hurt. It's on camera, but it's on camera in a what? Hang on, Crummy. Yeah, I've sent a message on Etsy to you, Sheldon Electricals. Just need to check your preference. Can you tell me what they're called, please, Crumb? These things that you're doing. Yeah, come on, Dan. I don't want fart noises, so we'll tell everyone separately what I've got coming out. All right, I won't give you a fart noise. It's just if you get a bit big-headed, then you get the fart noise. No self-tapes for me this week, if you're wondering. Oh, bloody hell. I put all my thoughts out to you, Jez Cordell, so you'd get them. So I'm really sorry about that. Where are we? Cups. All right, I won't do the fart noises for you anymore then. If you don't want them, I thought it might be quite nice. Oh, Jez, sorry to hear that. Just seen that because I'm watching you, it's what, to me now, watch a live stream of a cow auction. What? Rather nice advent calendar. Right, I'm going to, you know, on some YouTube videos and streams, maybe, I don't know if they have it on streams, they have sponsored advert. Well, this is an unsponsored advert. It's an I'm going to do an advert A live advert for Rather Nice Art Advent Calendar. Okay, so, Daddy, I know it's not Christmas yet, but can I have a present? Look, son, stop moaning and stop using that whining little voice. You're 17. The first joke there. But luckily, I have got you something. It's a Rather Nice Art Advent Calendar, and I'm going to give it to you now, but you better shut up for the rest of the week. Okay, Daddy, I will. I thought I told you about that voice. Okay, Daddy, sorry about that. There's my normal voice. Right, here's the Advent Calendar, the Rather Nice Art Advent Calendar. Oh, this is really good. He's changed back to his normal voice. Oh, thanks, Dad. Oh, bloody hell, this is good. Hang on, he needs to... No, all right, stop opening it. You start opening it the 1st of December. Close that back up. Did you see it? No, I didn't see it, actually. Good, right. So you've got that to look forward to, so just think about opening that and just get off my case. I'm really busy. And that is an unsponsored bit of content for the Rather Nice Art. Crumb of Strawberry Shortcake. You are welcome. You know where to get them. You get them on Etsy. These wonderful personalised Rather Nice Art advent calendars. So you're welcome for that, Crumb. And as for you, people that are watching, you are also welcome too. In fact, everyone's welcome. Just a blanket statement there. God, what time is it? I haven't even bloody... No water come out of this tap yet. Now these I washed up last night, so I don't think they're very dry. I'm going to just pop them on there. Just pop them on the draining board. They seem pretty dry actually, but I just saw a drip. I just saw a drip. Just saw a bloody drip. So, as I'm doing this, I'll tell you my... So I got my... I think I told you I had a really important self-tape to do. Yeah? So there were 9 pages of dialogue, and I learnt it all, and I did the self-tape after Washing Up Club in the afternoon. I just wanted to make sure the lines were in. So I learnt them all last Sunday. So, learnt the lines, did the self-tape with Crummy on the evening. Was it evening or afternoon? It was kind of early evening on the Sunday. Went pretty well, actually. The lines were all in. Takes a while to learn lines, but they were so beautifully written that I got them, they were really quite well. Did the self-tape with Crummy. She did a brilliant job of recording and doing the other voice. Got it in before Monday. Got a confirmation from the casting people. Thanks very much for this. And then I started thinking, oh God, that went really well. I've got this. I've got this nailed. I started, planning how I was going to do it and what I was going to say to them when I met them. And then on Thursday, I found out I didn't get it, which I was so gutted about. I just fell into that trap because when you don't get self-tapes all the time, which I haven't had this year, if you get a really good one, I won't say what it is yet, then it's you kind of can't help yourself. Even though you say, look, you might not get it, you might not get it. You probably won't get it. You can't help but think, yeah, but I thought I did quite a good job, so maybe I will get this one. And then you think, well, it'd be lovely to meet them. I can say this, this and this. And then I didn't get it. I was so gutted. I did find it on the Thursday evening. So it's been a few days now, and I'm feeling much better. But at the time, I was really upset. I wasn't up. I was just like, gah. I fell into that hole. Fell into the trap of hoping too much. So the positive thoughts are, I think I did an all right job. So hopefully the casting people will bear me in mind for other things because they saw me, I wasn't suitable for whatever reason. Maybe even, and I don't know if this has happened to you, Dan Fern, if you do a casting tape and you don't get it, you sometimes get an offer for another role in the series. So that could happen. I mean, that's quite rare. But if they really like you, then that could happen. So that's a bit... I'm clutching at straws there. I'm falling into the same trap as before. So that was my week. I found out on the Thursday. So for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was having a really, nice time every so often thinking about, I think I did quite well. I think I'm going to get it. So stupid. It's easily done, though. And then Thursday, didn't happen. So I'm going to give myself a fart for getting a bit too big for my boots. But yeah, I have a small part in Marching Powder opposite Danny Dyer. Wow. Hang on. Oh, keep it clean. What's going on here? I'm just going to scroll back a bit. American Cow Auction. Wow. dressed as the men are dressed as cowboys. No shellfish tapes for me. I'm sorry to hear that, Windy. Or Cheshire Advent calendar, so I can also insert names. Yeah, there we go. So you've got the Advent calendar there. Got a small part in opposite Danny Dyer. Lovely stuff. Twitch is so weird. Before this started, it wanted me to watch a person sleeping. I always thought that could be quite good. You were so good in your self-tape. Very labourable. Oh, thank you very much, Crumb. Keep it clean. Who's being dirty? I watched The Business last night. I watched their business last night. DD looks so young in that now. Oh, The Business. Okay. I've not seen that. Need to watch a trailer for Marching Powder now. Never seen it. Is it out yet? I love The Business. One day, that self-tape will be on the world's craziest audition tapes or something, because it was a very unusual scene we had to film. Yeah. Now, because I'm watching this, it's recommending a watch live stream of American Cow Auction. The men are dressed as cowboys. Twitch is so weird. Before this started, it wanted me to watch a version of Sleeping. You've just said that. I know. It's fine. It's good to reiterate. Wifey liked your photo of you on the Sister Boniface set thing. Went to see it on the night it was released. It was easily the best film I've ever seen at the time. My old man wrote me a letter from prison once. Is that a quote from it? Looks like a quote from it. He said, "Stay away from crime, women and drugs. Trouble is, it don't leave you much to do, does it?" Danny Dyer was... Harold Pinter loved Danny Dyer. So he's very good. Legitimately brilliant actor. Has anyone Why has no one said commiserations on my self-tape let down? You buggers. I poured my heart out there. I thought you looked very like a provincial vicar in your Sister Boniface photos. Have you seen Rivals? That's what I was about to bang on about. Rivals. We watched one episode. Emily was a bit cross because we watched it during the day. So first of all, we're just going to get the captains done. But I don't think we're going to take too long because there's not many. Yeah, I loved Rivals. We watched one episode. It was brilliant. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. It's so funny, isn't it? Just because it's so heightened and everyone's so... Oh, God. Yeah, brilliant. One of my friends is in it. He's... We haven't seen him yet. I think he's one of David Tennant's team members. Morning, team. Ew, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So we're going to get the captains done, then we're going to move on to the magnum opus, whatever it is. Yeah, so gutted about that self-tape. And I probably won't get any more... I don't think I'm going to get any more... I hate to say any more self-tapes before Christmas. You might still get it, Ben, even though they said no. It happened to me on a very big job. They told me I hadn't got it. A week later they said, "Oh, wow, that's amazing. That's brilliant. Can you say what it was?" And then a week later they said, "Actually, no, you haven't got it. We've seen what you've got. We don't want you." No, I'm just joking, because you were being supportive. I shouldn't say that. So thank you very much, Dan Fern. But I'm pretty sure it's gone, because there was no feedback on saying how much they love my self-tape or anything like that. But, when was the last time you did that, Dan Fern? Where you did an audition, you were like, "Christ, I was so good in that." I will tell you what it was on Private Messenger. Oh, okay. Is it bad to... I suppose it might look a bit bad if you do say, I guess. Sorry, everyone. I know it's not ideal, is it, when we have to do Private Messenger stuff. So hang on, Dan Fern. So you're telling me what it is on Private Messenger and I can say it out loud. Is that the deal? No, it's not. EastEnders 2 weeks ago. Oh, man, sorry about that. Yeah, because they were stringing you along a bit, weren't they? I mean, I didn't even get strung along. I just got a big fat no. Yeah, Rivals. I love Rivals. I'm glad you like the Sister Boniface photos. Not sure when it's out. Hope I'm in the final cut. I think it'd be a bit difficult to cut me out, actually, because I do this when people were filming, just to make sure I was in. Very professional. Very professional. Right, here we go. So we've got some new cat food that Willow seems to love. But I'm a bit worried. It's about the quality. No offence. It's just that everything looks the same. So this is Harrington's. She loves it, but it's beef, there's tuna, there's salmon, and there's chicken. But when you pour it out, it all looks the same. Like chicken from Lily's Kitchen looks like chicken. It's all diced up and chicken looking. You know, like a roast chicken. But that stuff just looks all the same. So I don't know what it's like. It seems to be good. We've done our research, so perhaps I shouldn't be libelling them on this. missing Mitchell. I think it was mean they didn't say your audition was great. We put so much work into it. 3 scenes, different staging, lots of emotion, camera moves, and lots of lines for me too. Yes, Connie, yeah, you were brilliant. Yeah, so we went to an allotment quiz last night. Okay, and I do quite like quizzes. It was in the town hall, so quite bright and bring your own booze, bring your own food, which we did. And I was pretty good. There was one round where I pretty much got them all right. 10 questions. We came, well, there was a joint, 3 joint people came first. No, joint first between 3 people. And then, so we ended up being 5th out of 7, which isn't great, but it's not too bad. Oh, and ding for Sheldon. What's he done? How does the cat tin washer celebrate success with a sparkling performance? Cat tin washer. I don't get it. Hang on. How does the cat tin washer celebrate success with a sparkling? I'll give you a ding, but I'm a bit slow. I don't get it. Why don't I get it? I could be Dot Cotton, R.I.P. Oh, Nick. Oh, Nick. Oh. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do the full Dot Cotton because I remember one time I did it on this very stream. I hurt my throat for the rest of the episode, and so much so that I called it. I hurt Dot Cotton. I hurt my throat doing a Dot Cotton impression. Sparkling tins, sparkling performance. Sparkling tins. I don't get why tins are sparkling. I'm going to read this back and think it's so obvious, you idiot. Sparkling tin, sparkling performance. Why are tins sparkling? I don't understand, Crumb, sorry. Am I being an idiot? I think I'm being an idiot, aren't I? Anyway, yes, so we loved Rivals. Anyone else in Rivals? Yeah, brilliant. I want to watch more episodes, but we're kind of hung up on The Office at the moment. Dan Fern, how is The Office going? If you're still there. If you're still there, how's The Office going? I did give you a ding, Sheldon Electricals, so you can't shout at me. Because you cleaned them. Oh, sparkling clean. Yeah, it's a bit tenuous. Nope. No, oh, God, what's going on there? How come you got that special font? Ben, how did you all come up with the idea of a Diary of Death Row, and how did you cast it? I don't know. Nope, never seen it. I love that font, Phil Darby. That's pretty special. So just for a bit of clarification, when I was in youth theatre, we did a play which was devised. I can't remember how actually. Maybe it was devised by the director. I think we do scenes and we workshop stuff and then, you know, finesse it and all that. The usual workshopping and devising stuff. And yeah, anyway, we did a play and there was some competition called the Lloyds Bank Theatre Challenge where the prize was that you get to perform the play on the National Theatre. I love reveals. I love revels. The coffee ones are best. Ooh. Ah! Phil Darby, what's that? How are you doing this? What is that? I mean, you know I can't understand. Oh, hang on. Because I'm a special guy. Ah. I thought that was in like Turkish or something. But it was just a bit mirrory. Right, look at this. We've nearly done all the captains, which is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, I got recognised yesterday, but it was a bit tenuous because I was queuing for somewhere and this person said, "Oh, I've been watching you, famous person." At me, I think I've seen her before, she's referenced it before, but she didn't say what in and she just moved off before I could find out, get more details. Do you think I could get an agent based on my primary school performance in The Jungle Book? I could use that recording on my self-tape. It's time to see the kitty. It's not that simple, I'm afraid. The kitty, as well you know, which I quite like saying that phrase, has a life of her own and her own free will. So if she doesn't want to come down, then I can't do much about it, I'm afraid. But I will say, I will direct you. She had just seen you in Sainsbury's. No, she hadn't. you'd seen me on the telly. When I was on the telly. I'll wake Kitty up in give me 5 minutes. Oh no. I like these fonts. Phil Darby. Phil Darby 2. Sorry, Phil Darby. Let me just credit that to Phil Darby 1. Right, so that's good. Right, so we've done all that. Right, now Phil Darby. I don't know why I'm directing this at you. Are you going into acting? Oh, God, what's this? Project of the week, Crumb. Acting, is it? Right, let's just have a slurp of water. Have you been on the telly? Yes, I have bloody been on the telly. Cockfield, you know I've been on the telly. Very nice. Water, I'm going to rate it 7 out of 10. Right, okay, so let's just give this a... I suppose I just had cat food in. I should probably wash it properly. No, but her husband is. All right, I'm going to give you a ding. I don't know why. It's a pity ding, okay? There we go. So, Crumb, did you like your advert I did? Or do you hate it? She probably hated it. Probably misjudged the whole situation. What's happened to the fruit herbal teas? I always forget about them. There is a... Oh, that's too hot. That's way too hot. Right, let's see if we can get that kitty down. Yes, anyway, Phil Darby too. There is the cat has her own dedicated channel, and Emily made 3 videos about 6 years ago and hasn't made any since. Excuse me, sorry about that, everyone. I'm a civil servant, I'm afraid. Absolutely love it. I live and breathe my work. I'm afraid I wouldn't choose any other job in the world. That sounds brilliant. Why did you say that? Did someone say, "Oh, Phil Darby, you've got a terrible life"? No, what happened there? What prompted that, Phil Darby? I used to work in production, TV production, and I loved it. So, but just before that, before I got my first TV production job, I had. It sounds on paper horrible, but it's actually quite good. It was, it was processing parking tickets for Westminster Council, processing misery essentially. But I liked it. The team were nice, and you know, you knew what you were doing, and there'd be appeals come in. And like, oh, okay, how do we deal with it? I really liked it. And then I got my job as a runner on Pet Rescue, which is not the one with Rolf Harris. Where are we? What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're playing the bloody theme, aren't we? Ooh. Tum titty tum. Where is my... There it is. I can hear Crummy, she's brushing her teeth. There we go. This is what we're here for. Eyes on legs here. How does he do that? Got the water. Away. Washing up, come washing the grease away. You're everything. Washing the grease away. Washing up, love. Everything. Oh God, what have I done? There's some meat in here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. It's old meat. Old vegan meat that we've got to eat. disgusting. How old is that? Anyway, sorry, that was the fantastic Eyes on Legs with Washing Up Club, which I believe you can find on Spotify and... Oh, I love these. Were nice. I forgot about those. All these nice things that we left to rot. Well, I hope there's nothing else in there. So that could have been an amazing sandwich. Got a bit of cheese, a couple of meats, but no. We let it go. We let it turn. Oh God. Oh yeah, I need to feed the cat as well. I'm not going to feed the cat. Just let these soak. So I'm going to get these bastards clean now. For 9 years, I worked on production line, building ladders. Ooh, Washing Up Club, washing the green away. Throwing the contents of the fridge in for good measure too. Yes, mix it all up. I have been on the telly, but mostly only background work. I also do voiceovers. Hold a minute. Tell you a joke about recycling, but it's been done before. Right, Sheldon Electricals. No one else has seen that yet, I don't think. But you are getting a ding. Especially for you, that's a ding. Okay, so let's get this kitten fed. Willow, please. Ah! Oh God, I was at full stretch there. I nearly pulled the bloody laptop off. Let's just make sure I've got a bit of dooby-doo. Right, let's get the kitten fed. I normally tell you what I've been up to this week, so okay, so yeah, let's go through it. Let's go through it again. So self-tape-in first thing on Monday morning. I'm doing a thing next week, so I've been learning lines for that. There's a little message through saying the lines have changed slightly, which is always a bit worrying, but they haven't changed. They have only changed slightly. There was Anthony Hopkins. What he does is he reads the script, takes the job based on that, and then refuses to take any updates. He goes, "No, I agreed to do this script. I'm not going to do any more." Well, he did that once. I don't know if he does it all the time, but I think he got to the stage where he was flown over to do a job and then saw that the script had changed and then just got back on a plane and left, and they had to recast it. I think anyway. Well, that could be an apocryphal tale. But yeah, and there's another interesting story, and I think that was quite an interesting story, where if anyone's seen Alien 3, there's a guy called Ralph Brown, I think his name is. Anyway, he's a character in it. And when he first read the script, his character was really interesting and layered and intelligent. But when it got to filming it, he was playing an idiot, basically, with a low IQ and an attitude. Yeah, but it was like, oh, what am I going to do? I don't want to say no, because he wasn't like an Anthony Hopkins type. So yeah. Has that ever happened to you, Dan Fern? You've agreed to do something, and then the script changes so much that it's like a completely different character. Where's that kitten? Kittens. Have to summon her down. Why don't you summon her down with a treat crumb? Right. You right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll give you I'll make Crumb a cup of tea. Spoil the kettle. So, these are going to get done now. Why does your recycling bin look sad? Because it's always down in the dumps. Sheldon Electricals, you are on fire today. Kitty time. Well, don't get your hopes up, Phil Darby. I didn't realise that. I knew you were a director, multi-talented. Oh yes, you very, very much. Willow, come here. Come here, please. I think you need to give her a treat if you. You can't rattle the treat dish and not give her a. Come on, kitty. White socks, come here. Well, Phil Darby too. Do please check out the YouTube channel with Willow White Socks. It's really good, but we've only got round to making 2 videos. What?
Not boiling hot water.
I don't think it is. I'm in the middle of something.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, so it's called. What's it called? Eat, Play, Meow. I think I put the. I'll look now. No, don't look now. Look when this is finished. For God's sake, quick, delete them. Deactivate it.
What? My new channel.
Yeah, in a minute. Right. She's getting emotional. Have you said that?
Everyone subscribe.
Everyone subscribe to Rather Nice Art, please, which is a video channel. Right, Willow, come here, please. YouTube channel. I can't think about too many things. Willow, come here. Come on. She's mewing. That's a good sign. Come on then. Let's give you some food, shall we? Oh God. We've got a kitten here. Give her a little shoulder charge. I'm going to show you some food now. Oh, there we go. There we go. I hope you would saw that, Phil Darby. Oh, she didn't. She's not even interested. Not interested in the food. She's scuttling away. Little shit. Beautiful little shit.
What did you give her?
Chicken and ham, maybe? I can't remember. Well, I hope not. No, she'll eat it eventually. That's why I don't want to give her too many of that other one. Because I've just ordered 80 quid's worth of food. Your cat is often confused. You make her... Sheldon Electricals, are you Googling these? Or are you just... hang on, what's this? Dan Fern. What's Dan Fern going to say from? James Brolin, star of the Amityville Horror, decided to do the film on this event. When he first read the script on his bunk bed, he jumped at a scary part and knocked himself out. Oh, what? Amityville Horror. Amazing. That's good, isn't it? And then probably had a nightmare about a fever dream about the thing he just read. It's not. I don't know if it's actually that good. The film, is it? Amityville Horror. I'm not as good at watching horrors as I used to be. I used to love horrors, but now I just find that utterly terrifying. Like I heard a podcast, listened to a podcast on Blair Witch, which at the time I loved, but just listening to the podcast again, it's just absolutely terrifying. I'm not watching that bloody thing. I've got it on DVD. I think I got it in a charity shop, but there's no way I'm going to watch that bloody film. The end image doesn't half give me nightmares. Right. Crummy TT. Crummy TT. Crummy TT. Well, it's already here. I'm just alerting you to it. I can't bring it in, can I? I'm tethered. But yes. So I shared with you a hugely disappointing story. Have any of you got any disappointing stories you'd like to share with me? Come on, let's make this about closing, because it's therapeutic, you know. I'm feeling better for talking about it. I'm feeling better in it because of time. We think we're ready for Willow to have a kitten friend. Pets for kitties. Yeah, that would be nice. Is that wise? Willow might not be happy about a newcomer in her domain. Well, we did have another cat. It was a stray. I told you about Oscar, the street cat that we adopted for 4 months. Very sad. My weekend is complete. It's complete now. I've seen the kitty. Great. Well, Kitty may come back. Can you see her eating? I think you can, can't you? Let's just give that a little, just in case she does come back to eat. So this feels good. This feels good to finally do this. I've been meaning to do this for bloody ages. Bloody ages. Yeah, so are there any disappointments you would like to share that you've had, that you've kind of like, man, but it does help. Oh my God, where's my microphone gone? My microphone's disappeared down my shirt. No, it's not, it's just tucked behind there. I'm sure you would have said, Ben, we can't hear you. Yeah, so any disappointments that you've had, do please let me know. It'd be nice to read them to make me feel better that I'm not the only one that gets disappointed. I think that's what they do on like proper shows. They get listeners and callers to chip in with their thoughts, not their prayers. Yeah. So all right. So I had a huge disappointment. It started brilliantly, my week, but then it was hugely disappointing. But now it's fine because that's show business, isn't it? You have to take the good with the bad. Oh God. Oh, I wish she wouldn't do this. See, I think washing up should go there ready to be washed up, especially, I'm just saying that because I missed it. This is good. This feels good to do this. It feels really good. If it feels good, keep doing it. Going to make a mug of tea. Be right back. Street Cat Named Bob for me was a massive disappointment. I filmed it for a week, and when it came out, I was only in it for 1 second. Yeah. Did you? So, okay. So, what was the role? Did you have more stuff to do, presumably, for the role? Because it was Outside Angel Tube, wasn't it? But you got to see Bob. That is gutting. That's a shame, that, isn't it? Because it's a really good. It's a brilliant film. It's a good director as well, isn't it? Yeah, sorry to hear that, Dan Fern. Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But, you know, you've obviously massively eclipsed that now, haven't you, with your various other roles. And you've got things you should have done. Series 2, that has been officially said. I had lunch with Bob. Oh, God. I'm so jealous. Street Cat Named Bob. Did you like cats before then? And was James, what's his name? Bowen? Was the owner of Street Cat? Was he there? The inspiration? Because he's a bit he's a good lad, isn't he? I wasn't going to say something different there. I was just working out how to say he's a bit of a dude. I thought that might be a bit weird sounding. So the kitten's just gone outside. Kitten updates. Here we are, 46 minutes. Now, it may seem like I've not done much here, but I have. Yeah, it's been officially announced. Yeah, he was weird. Okay. I think he's got mental health issues because of drug abuse. I think that's what I read. If that's not the case, I do apologise. I'm only saying. I'm not saying alleged. Oh, God, I'm scared now. I'm getting sued. I don't know why anyone would. I think he's I'm a big fan of Street Cat Named Bob. Right, look at all this. We're going to recycle this. I was ditched from Big Country when the original guitarist agreed to come back. No, he was a very nice guy. Yes, okay, that's good. That's the spirit. Big Country. Oh man, how close were you to? Oh, that's horrible. Oh man. Anyone else want one while I've got the kettle on? Right, it's all round Phil Darby's house. Phil Darby, can you say roughly where you're based? Not exactly where you're based. Everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rather Nice Art. Plugging away on someone else's. Apparently, that's not form, but obviously Crumb doesn't need permission. Okay, so oh man, Big Country. I don't know if I can name any of their songs. I live in Derby. Of course you do. Sorry, I'm such a dumb arse. Now, Derby, Midlands. I know a couple of people from Derby. Both have differing accents. They say, so you say glass. Glass. I'm just gonna get a glass of water. That's not your accent. Sorry about that. Derby accent. What's a Derby accent? Who's got a Derby accent in the public eye? Next door to Phil Darby. Yes. I'll have an Earl Grey chaser. Thanks. That's a good effort. Right, here we go. Right, very pleasing. So I've washed up all those. I've now not got any room to wash up anything else. So I'm just going to keep going with the recycling. And there were no hidden horrors in the water. My friend got cast in the KFC ad, filming in Brazil. He was literally about to get on the plane when his agent rang saying they'd made a mistake and the part wasn't his. Oh, I think I was about to tell that anecdote, but I didn't know it was I think you told me that, or maybe I've heard it before. It's like they're horror stories of like, you've got this ad, the buyout was probably over 10 grand. So you've got the ad, you're on the plane, you're in the airport going out, you know, you've probably spent a bit of money because you know you're going to get some money. That is horrendous, isn't it? And they don't even have to give you any money, I expect. They just go, well, that's show business, isn't it? Oh, dear God. That is grim. But your friend probably wasn't that good anyway, was he? I'm just joking. I'm joking. So, I'm trying to remember some of the pub quiz questions last night. Oh, yes. Which German high-ranking officer was held near Chesham during World War II? Does anyone know that? That was one of the quiz questions. Oh my God, I just realised when he did another KFC, he was sat in the makeup chair, and the director came in and said, say hello. Then he said, we've hired the wrong guy. What, the same actor? I've just eaten a Rocky Road. There's one left. Do I A, save it for Ben? Hang on a minute, Plum. That means you've eaten... How many Rocky Roads have you eaten? There were 5 last night. Did you come down in the middle of the night? And that's horrible. That poor actor. Well, I hope for his sake he never bloody touches KFC again. That's horrible. Has he got... I mean, what? Surely... Because you hear about that, but it works out nice. Like, you hear about people getting hired by mistake, and then just doing the job, and it all worked out nicely. I've read that a couple of times on IMDb. Just getting through the recycling now, so we haven't done any actual crockery. So sorry if you came in for crockery. George says, where do you get your Rocky Roads from? They're from Sainsbury's, and they are vegan. And they're tasty, actually. Well, I wouldn't know. I haven't bloody had one. Crum's scoffed them all. Have you really scoffed them all, Crumb, you greedy little shit? Have you eaten them all?
There's one left.
Out of 5?
I haven't eaten them all, have I?
So you've eaten 5? 4? Well, don't say it like it's a...
Do you want to show what it is?
Yeah, leave that one for me.
Do you want to show them the packet?
Snatchy. Oh, there's a thing in there. I love that.
There's a marshmallow.
Marshmallow with soapy
Show them
hands.
they can't see
I'm
it.
going to show them the packet. This isn't my first rodeo.
Sainsbury's.
Rocky Road, gluten-free, milk and egg-free, vegan. I'll have that.
Do you want to eat it now? Cause...
No.
Well, if you're not going to eat it now, I'll have it.
Go and sit in there, please. Your beauty is distracting, but you've got to make a negative sound positive. You're too beautiful to be in here. She's been given a 2-fingered salute. She respects me.
Why do you even eat the Rocky Road?
Because I don't want to spit. It's disgusting watching people eat.
Why don't you show them what it is?
Crummy, why don't you? She gave me a 2-finger salute. She just told me to fuck off. Which is... right, I ate 3 Rocky Roads last night. Did you eat 3?
Yeah. It's not that big.
Yeah, but aren't they quite calorific? No, it's fine. Eat what you want. I just didn't know you've eaten 3.
You're so judgmental.
I didn't mean to be. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry.
They're not that big.
I love you.
They're quite small.
Crumb, I love you.
Yeah, well,
You're my woman. We saw that on the Waltons. This is Grisella. She is my woman. Dan, do you ever call George your woman? Do you ever call your wife your woman? Is it offensive to say that? Crumb sanctioned that I'm allowed to do that. I'm allowed to call you my woman, aren't I? Because you're not answering.
as long as
Oh, God, here we go. Yes?
as long as I can call you my assistant.
No, why am I not your man?
If you're my assistant.
Bollocks to that. You can kiss it. You can kiss it.
What are you doing right now?
I'm washing up. What are you doing after this?
When have I done any washing up?
What are you doing after this? Making us food. And it better be good. I'm going to throw it at the wall again. Like they're doing. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking. That was from American Beauty. Which is Kevin Spacey all right now, or is he still dodgy? I ate 3 Rocky Road last night, but that was alcohol-fueled munches, so perfectly acceptable. Absolutely. Bumpy Lane. Can someone give me a link to the Kitty YouTube channel, please? Crummy, please can you give Phil Darby 2 a link to the Kitty channel?
Can I post links?
Yeah, sure. Once I got offered a part in an advert that was paying 6k, they then rang 5 minutes later, sorry, the part isn't yours. Oh, man! Right, I got offered a part in an advert that was paying 5k, and then it turns out that it was not 5k at all, it was 1k or something. Maybe it was even 10k. It was very high. And I thought, oh, that's quite high for what I'm supposed to be doing. And then they had to backtrack and say, will you do it for... Do you have vegan... Yeah, we do. And Emily does a great butternut squash. Kitten, please come here. Please. Oh, it's too desperate. As I was saying it, I was like, God, I sound desperate. I sound bloody desperate here. So she ran off. So like, oh, God, I'm not going with you, you desperate bloody rado. So sorry, Phil W. You could have had Kitten to return. But because of my utter desperation, I blowed it. I bloody blowed it. Right, it's about to get a little bit washing up clubby soon. I'm going to play the track. Let's just get rid of this. I was getting side-arsed by Crumb, wasn't I there? Whew. There we go. Eat, Play, Meow, Willow's YouTube channel. Yes, so vegan. So Emily does a great thing with butternut squash, and it's amazing roasted. And also, the best roasted thing that I don't think people roast enough, if that makes any sense at all, possibly doesn't, is mushrooms. You try baking your mushrooms or roasting them. What's the difference between roasting and baking? You're very superhero fighting grime and stains. That's good. That is a potential. Oh, and also, can you come up with a title for this episode? Or I might just nick some of your rhyme, actually, Sheldon Electricals, because it's so damn good. I think I might call that a day, actually. It's a bit messy, but I have got rid of all... Look what I've done. Look at that. That's a lot, isn't it? Little... Right, what time is it? 56. Yeah, I'll call it a day. Let's call it a bloody day. There's no room anyway. Or maybe a few more things. Just a couple more things. Just a couple more things, just to bring it right up to date, you know. Yeah, I don't think I've ever... Well, I once did a self-tape that was really good and didn't get it. And that was last week. There you go, it's all come back. You think you've conquered it, but it comes back in a second. The feelings of inadequacy and, you know, fear. Well, we'll see. Right, so okay, so I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm going to get another self-tape before Christmas. Things get very quiet now, but if you could put your thoughts and prayers out, that I do, and then spend most of the time thoughts and prayers on me, and then if you've got a little bit of time, spend it on Dan Fern, my new rather nice art channel. I worked with someone that laughed at me when I said I enjoy bubble baths, because apparently that's what old ladies do. I love bubble baths. Bubble baths are amazing. This episode, chucking your meat in the sink. Oh God, no, I can't do that. I'd rather chucking your met in the sink, because it's intriguing. What does he mean by met? That's a bit dirty, Dan Fern. Come on now. You're better than that. No, what? You're not. I'm just joking. You are. It was fine anyway. I stand by. There's no feeling like having a... Yes, absolutely. I love one, especially after a gym sesh. I like going in. I wash my hair in the bath right now, and I read a book, listen to a podcast. I don't bother with a candle, like Crummy likes a candle and a cup of tea. Yes, go with DF's name, Joyce. It's great. No, it's too disgusting. I don't know. It's not on brand. It's all right. I'll tell you what. It's a very good name, but it just feels a bit too smutty. I think it is good. I'm not dissing the suggestion. Thank you very much for your contribution. Yep. Chucking your vegan meat in the sink. I don't know. It feels a bit naughty. Don't you think, Dan Fern? Now that you said it out loud, aren't you going, oh, that's a bit far. That's a bit much. Lob your meat in the sink with BRG. No! Stop it. Right, the pair of you, just to bring you back to earth. There. I did warn you. That's for both of you, Dan Fern and Sheldon Electricals. You're both a couple of farts. Right, are we done? What's the time? 58. Filth! Pure filth! All this meat talk. Right, okay. So, thank you very much for joining me today on Washing Up Club. You have been absolutely wonderful. Very good. Brilliant. So, yeah, we're coming to the end. I'm going to let the water go down the sink now, because I have to. I'd love to keep it. I'd love to keep it there. I've become very close with this water, this suddy water. What am I like? I'm so sentimental. But I would like you to put your thoughts out to the universe to get me a self-tape. Come on. I've said I probably won't get one before Christmas. I'm just saying that. I want one. Ugh! So if you could put your thoughts out, focus as one. Maybe you'll meet up and do it. Do a seance, whatever it takes. And then if there's time permitting, get one for Dan Fern as well. Although he seems to be doing quite well anyway, so just maybe focus on me this week. Thank you. So I'm going to play the outro, which is very, very similar to the intro, except the volume is slightly lower so I can speak over it. Oh, hello. Come on. What are you doing? What's wrong? Get it down. Get down! Big country. Sorry about that, eyes on legs. I just didn't think you were suitable, that's why I contacted them. Okay, so here we go. If you've had a bad week, I kind of haven't had a bad week, I've just had a disappointing week. And this water represents the week passing into history. You can't do anything about it, so just move on. It's good policy. Kitty Cam. Really super excited about. Wiping shit off the packets with BRG. Again, I'm not sure. I've been on my best behaviour. Yes, you have, Phil Darby, thank you. Chucking a packet in the sink. Right, this is... Right, I'm just let the water out now. Okay, so the water's going down the sink, and with it, all the problems. Maybe you didn't get that self-tape. I didn't. As I believe I've told you. But I'm going to try and get over it and move on. And don't let it bother me. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And on the plus side, maybe the ruddy casting people like me so much they're going to put me in something else. And it's very good to get the self-tape anyway. Pardon me. I've also filmed enough content for about 10 videos, including some with Ben. I have a backlog of editing right now. I didn't like them anyway. That's the spirit, eyes on legs. Do you turn the radio off when one of their songs comes on? Got to. He smashes it. Okay, so there we go. Water's all gone. Song's still playing. What better way? I hope I've set you up for a wonderful Sunday. What's everyone going to do after this? Don't tell me. I'm going to stop this in a minute. As soon as this stops, this is gone. The stream is gone. Right, look at this hovering over there. Lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for joining me today. Yeah, and have a good week. And please tune in next week to let me know how your week's gone. I accidentally filmed 1.5 hours of footage in slow motion on my phone. Ben thought that was hilarious. It was very funny. So it was 1.5 hours in slow motion, which meant it was probably, 8 hours or something of art, which is quite slow anyway. So it was even slower. And it was huge, and it fucked up her phone. Is next week's Halloween special? Absolutely it is. I should do more themed ones. Anyway, lovely to see you all. Thanks so much for joining, and have a fantastic week. And don't forget to put the thoughts out for me to get a self-tape. And Dan Fern. All right, bye now. Bye, everyone. Have a great Sunday. Bye.